A plane carrying Brittany Griner, the WNBA star who spent months imprisoned in Russia on drug charges, landed in the U.S. on Friday morning.
Brittany Griner is home. She's back on U.S. soil a day after she was released from Russian detention in a one-for-one prisoner swap that involved arms dealer Victor Bout. Griner landed in Texas early this morning. Let's go to our colleague CNN's Rosa Flores in San Antonio. What a day, what a moment to be there.
Absolutely, Poppy. Good morning. You know, there was no big public spectacle. There was no big fanfare to welcome Brittany Griner here to the United States. What we could see from the ground was her plane land here at Kelly Field in San Antonio. Then the WNBA star walked off the plane and she walked into a hangar. Those were her first steps as a free American on U.S. soil. Brittany Griner is finally home. The WNBA star landed in San Antonio early this morning after nearly 10 months detained in Russia.
The most important emotion that I have right now is just sincere gratitude.
Griner is returning home to her family, teammates, and a legion of supportive fans.
We love you and we are here for you. We know that the journey that she has just experienced was a very difficult one, but we're here to walk with her step by step.
The Biden administration secured Griner's release in a high-stakes prisoner swap with arms dealer Victor Bout after months of negotiations.
I'm proud that today we have made one more family whole again. So welcome home, Brittany.
Griner is seen here leaving Russian detention, boarding a plane, given her passport and realizing she is heading home.
Are you ready for a flight?
Yes.
The swap took place in Abu Dhabi, where the two were seen passing each other on the tarmac. The WNBA star was detained in Russia back in February after cannabis oil was found in her suitcase at an airport in the Moscow region. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison in early August and was moved to a penal colony in mid-November after losing her appeal. Paul Whelan, another American detained in Russia, was notably left out of the exchange. The Biden administration has come under fire for not securing his release.
This was not a choice of which American to bring home. The choice was one or none.
A senior administration official tells CNN the Biden administration has ideas for new forms of offers they are going to try with Russia in an effort to bring Whelan home. President Biden spoke to Whelan's sister on Thursday.
There are a lot of people moaning and groaning about Victor Bout going back to Russia, but I've got to say, it's an amazing thing to be able to get Brittany back. So I would urge everyone to, to keep their partisan sniping out of it.
CNN spoke by phone with Whelan.
I would say that if a message could go to President Biden that, this is a precarious situation that needs to be resolved quickly.
And back to Brittany Griner, U.S. officials not saying exactly what will happen once she is on the ground, now that she's here on U.S. soil, but they do say that she will be transferred to a medical facility for an evaluation. And Kate mentioned that just moments ago, our colleague MJ Lee learning from U.S. officials, Griner saying that she is in good spirits and incredibly gracious.
Wow.
Caitlin.
That is great to hear. Rosa, thank you for being there. Well, the WNBA, the NBA, their players never gave up. They kept Brittany in the public eye during 10 months of detention in Russia. They highlighted her initials on their courts. They wore her number at the All-Star game and continuously pushed on her case. Griner's team, the Phoenix Mercury, tweeted each day, every day, counting how many days she was detained. But yesterday, this is what they tweeted: no more days. She is coming home. Joining us now for her first television interview since the news is